Hello students. In this class of English language, we will be dealing about the articles. You have learned that we use an before words that begin with a vowel, that is A, E, I, O or U, and A before words that do not begin with a vowel. A or an is used when we talk about one person, one animal, one place, or one thing. A is used before nouns which begin with vowels or vowel sounds. So we say a right, an egg, an orange, an inkpot. Remember, H is a half vowel. It is sometimes used as a vowel and sometimes used as a vowel and a consonant. We say an R, not a R, but a half, not an half. Again, we say an honest man, not a honest man, and a hat, not an hat. So it depends upon the pronunciation, children.
Students, look at the examples here on the board. An hour, an honest person, and here. We use an before these words too because the H is silent in these words. So R sounds like OUR, honest sounds like ONEST, and here sounds EIR. Thus, we see that all of these words begin with vowel sounds.
Now we know that we use a or an before singular nouns. We use a when the noun begins with a consonant sound. We use an when the noun begins with a vowel sound. If there are other words between the article and the noun, look for the sound at the beginning of the word that comes after the article. If it is a consonant, use a. If it is a vowel, use an. And using a or an depends on the beginning sound of the next word. We use a before some words that begin with a vowel but produces consonant sound, like a 1 rupee coin, because the O in 1 sounds as W. Then a university, because the U in university sounds like YOO. And a uniform, because the U in uniform sounds like YOO. We also use a and an when we are not sure which particular noun they refer to. Like, there is a boy at the door. Here we are not sure which boy is meant here. Give me a pen. That means it could be any pen. Give me an umbrella. It can be any umbrella. We use an before R and honest. When we pronounce these two words, H is silent. That is why we use an before the words R and honest. We use a before some words like that begin with U, indent sound, like YOO, like a university, a uniform, a useful thing, then a European. A and the are called articles. They are used before a noun to clarify the noun. A and an are called indefinite articles. They are used with singular countable nouns when we do not know which one we are referring to, and are also used to show a person or thing as one of a group. We use an with words that begin with the vowel sounds A, E, I, O, U, and H. If it is silent like an R, then the is called a definite article. We use it before a noun when we know that what we are referring to. Now look at these sentences.
There is a book on the table. The book is on the table. Now, in the first sentence, a book can mean any book. The word a makes it clear that we are not talking about any particular book. The word the in the table, however, makes it clear that we are referring to a particular table. In the second sentence, the book refers to a particular book. The book is perhaps a particular book somebody is looking for, or a book somebody is reading, or a book somebody has been asked to fetch. As in the first sentence, the before the word book tells you that a particular book is meant. Now, here are some more examples. Look for an empty packet. Put the book in the empty packet. In the first sentence, an empty packet does not refer to a particular empty packet. It means any empty packet. In the second sentence, the book refers to a particular book and the empty packet refers to the particular empty packet that is lying there. Then Arjun is wearing a sweater. Arjun is wearing the sweater that I gave him on his birthday. In the first sentence, a sweater does not refer to any particular sweater. In the second sentence, the sweater means the particular sweater that I gave Arjun on his birthday.
So we know that the is used in place of a or an. When we talk about a noun for the second time, like I saw a girl, the girl was tall. So when we speak of a person or thing for the first time, we use a or an. But when we speak of it again, we use the. The is also used before the names of rivers, oceans, famous buildings, etc. Then it is used before the names of things that are only one of their kind, like the earth, the sun. So, till now, we have learnt that the articles a and an are called indefinite articles because they point to a general person or thing. But the indicates about a specific or particular person or thing. Unlike the indefinite articles, a or an, the article thus speaks of something that is definite. It refers to a particular person, animal, or thing. So it is said to be the definite article. Now let's learn some more uses of the.
We use the article the when we refer to a person or a thing the second time. For example, a strange girl came to our house the other day. The girl was crying. He lives in a remote village. The village is surrounded by hills. Then, when we are talking about one particular person or thing, for example, the teacher wrote some adjectives on the blackboard. The principal is not in his room, in her room. Then, to refer to someone or something in specific. For example, the man in the blue shirt is my uncle. The blue pen is Ravi's. The red one is Nita's. Then in front of a noun, when it is used in a general sense, it represents the whole class it belongs to. For example, the tiger is a dangerous animal. Then the motorbike has become a popular vehicle. Now, in the first sentence, the tiger refers to all tigers and not a specific one. But in the second sentence, the motorbike refers to motorbikes in general. Then, before adjectives without nouns to describe a group of people. For example, the injured, were taken to a hospital. Then the sick get no medical care. Now, when we speak of the earth, the moon, the sun, and the planets in our solar system, and with those nouns that are the only one of their kinds. For example, the moon is the earth's only natural satellite. Now, note one thing that we say the universe, but space without the. Next is for titles. For example, the Prime Minister is arriving here tomorrow. Then the President will visit Japan next year. Then before names of mountain ranges, rivers, deserts, seas, and group of islands. For example, the Alps, the Narmada, the Indian Ocean, and the West Indies. Then, before the names of famous buildings and monuments, the Great Wall of China, the Taj Mahal, the pyramids, and the Lotus Temple. Then, before the names of great books of religion or literature, newspapers, and trains. For example, the Gita, the Quran, the Bible. Then the Shatabdi Express was running late due to fog. Then the Hindustan Times is a leading newspaper in India. Now, before the names of families, the family's name is always in the plural. For example, the Guptas, the Nehrus, the Joshis. Then, before the names of countries that include words like union, republic, kingdom, and states. For example, the United States of America, the United Kingdom, the Republic of Ireland. Then, before the plural names of countries, For example, the Philippines, the Netherlands, the British Isles, and the Maldives. Then, before the name of musical instruments also, like I learned to play the guitar. Now, note another thing. We always say inside the house, turn on or turn off the radio or the television or the light outside the house. Then go to the cinema or the theater or the circus or the beach. Then go to the dentist or the doctor. Now, Rita is the tallest student in the class. It's the best Chinese restaurant in Kolkata. You are the most graceful dancer I have seen. We use the in these sentences to refer to one specific person or thing. There is one student who is the tallest in the class, only one Chinese restaurant that is the best in Kolkata, and only one dancer who is the most graceful. Then the sun sets in the west. The moon shines in the sky. So we usually use the before superlatives and before nouns that refer to something unique. Here, each noun refers to something that is unique and only one of its kind. The dress Neha bought is very colorful. In this sentence, we are not talking about any dress, but the particular dress that Neha bought. Then, I saw a film yesterday. The film was very interesting. We used the definite article in the second sentence because we are talking about the film which has already been mentioned in the first sentence.
So we have already learned that we use the with a noun that we have already spoken about once, and then many other uses of the. But we must also know that we do not use the with proper nouns, then uncountable nouns like gold, sugar, etc. We do not use the before abstract nouns, then before plural nouns when they are used in a general sense, like animals cannot talk. Then we also do not use the before the names of games and languages, like I am learning to speak English. Then I play football with my friends. So the important uses of the are before a noun that refers to something specific or a noun that has already been mentioned. Now let's do some exercises dealing with a or an.
Now fill in the blanks with a or an. Number 1. Richard is dash Englishman. An is the answer here. Then number 2. He has dash splendid idea. Here the answer is a. Then number 3. Karan has dash old car. The answer is an here. Number 4. My friend wants to be dash astronaut. So the answer here is an. Then number 5. Give me dash pen. A is the answer. Then number 6, I would like to visit dash European country. The answer will be a. Then number 7, Seema is watching dash informative program. Here the answer will be an. Then number 8, we are expecting dash important guest tonight. The answer is an. Then number 9 is it took us dash hour to reach the airport. Answer an. The last one, number 10, is we dined at dash Italian restaurant last night. The answer will be an.
So, students, this was all about today's class. Very soon, I am going to meet you again in my next class. Till then, take care of your health. Bye bye. See you.